Hey! The last digit of your like on this video by each who you are from Melon Playground, and the last digit of your subscription to my channel will show your Melon Playground item. So go down right now, subscribe and give me a like. Look at the screen. Notice the last digit of your like and your subscription and write in the comments who you are from Melon Playground. It's simple, if your like is number 8 and the last digit of your subscription is number 5, you're a lemon and a cactus. Show your imagination and enjoy the show. Hi there, dear friends, you're on the Melonfonk channel, and in this video we're going to talk about update 19.0 in Melon Playground. But as I start the video, as always, I want to say a huge thank you to these guys right here for making it into my video. And if you want to be in my next vid, it's pretty simple. You need to subscribe to the channel, give a like, write your top comment. And don't forget to subscribe to the cart, the link, as always, is in the description. Anyway, I won't take your time from here, and enjoy your viewing. Update 19.0 is not far off, and so I decided to talk about what will be added in this update. For everyone is not a secret that October 31st we are waiting for a very iconic holiday for Western culture, and it is Halloween, and all this update will be built around this holiday, and I think it is quite logical and interesting story. I think a lot of interesting things in principle, adding new items that will relate specifically to the holiday Halloween. It is logical that the release date of update 19.0 will be approximately October 31st, perhaps 30 or 29, simply because 29 is Sunday and the update to roll out on Sunday is a logical story. As it seems to me, new characters that are in this vote, or rather in the new vote such as Physalis, in this update unfortunately will not be, because it is too early for those. The vastness of the internet item from the voting about 19.5, perhaps 20.0 or 20.5, because this is about the normal term for items from the voting used to be just so when there is a vote about 2 or 3 updates comes out of this vote is the policy of our developers, and in principle I'm quite positive about this story despite the fact that I want the items from the voting come out as early as possible but need to be preserved, so we will put the hype and some intrigue around these items. And the developers, by the way, do not hide it, they want the updates to come out of the voting a little later, and in this update we will be 100% all tied around the Halloween holiday. Since the developers in their Discord server have launched some interesting content. Attention, for $500. By the way, if you're an artist or just want to stump up that cash and try your best, it's quite possible to win this contest. I'm reading the terms and conditions and adding my work. I think you have everything in your power and you can easily cope with this pressure, and you will be able to take the coveted $500 because the amount is really some incredible, and I think the contest will be the most cool and interesting. The essence of this contest is that you need to do mod construction, no matter what, some art, which is tied to the theme of Halloween, and I think perhaps this mod, and we'll get into the future update, will only remain in the history of Chalk Playground, but still additionally Zalutet himself $500. This is really very interesting, and as if even I am ready to take part in this competition, but to be honest, since I am good at drawing and I have the skills to do it, then as if I am sure that I can win, but perhaps it is some kind of self-love and it is not true, but still to compete I am definitely capable, and I would rather leave all the same place to you and my subscribers. Fonka, and still win these $500. If you are a talented guy, then definitely accept the parts. Also, developers have repeatedly stated that will be added old things from the vote as it was in earlier, for example added pinball weapons, and let's remember what we have, things from the vote can be added in principle in the future update, and for example it is a bomb. Future updates also, if you remember, we had clips in one of the votes, which also incidentally can get into the Melon Playground. But frankly for me it is not so interesting, as if quite boring addition will be, and the object is quite boring too. If you remember, you can still think about jumping bomb. Remember, we had such a purple bomb in one of the first votes that was added to the game along with a jeep and with fireworks, incidentally bomb, as if also interesting addition. The essence of this object is, but we will not focus on this, because it seems to me that also can be added to this update Halloween items, various candies and decorations. That is really as if for every such a strange update, let's say for 2 years Chalky Tide Round, we have added a cake. I feel like it will be interesting if they add some kind of basket with candy, or just big candy, some toys, maybe some scary pumpkin, you know, which will be only for one day, as it was on April 1st. So it will be quite interesting. Cool update, let's say, NPC Ghost, it's generally cool, maximum their skeleton some interesting. In general, a lot of things can be added to the Halloween update. By itself, that is, as an AI, I do not know, it would be very interesting, but here already my say-so prejudices and guesses, and this is purely my desire, subjective. If the developers you watch me, Do you think it would be cool actually, if you add a bat, which you add to the map and it regardless of your interactions with the screen would fly around the map? I think that would be very cool and interesting in an innovation. But I understand how difficult it is to realize the idea, because it is already necessary to add some artificial. On its own, that is, as an AI, I don't know, it would be very interesting, but here are my prejudices and guesses, and this is purely my subjective desire, if you developers are watching me. Do you think it would be cool actually, if you add a bat, which you add to the map and it regardless of your interactions with the screen would fly around the map? I think that would be very cool and interesting in an innovation. But I understand how difficult to realize the idea, because it is already necessary to add some artificial bat or add animation that will make this bat is not arbitrary somehow fly on the map to create the effect as if it were really alive. Would be cool if the developers also changed perhaps even for a day or there for a week backgrounds. Melon Playground or just added a new background, let's say some tummy scary with such old cherished long ago trees, or I do not know, they're just some lanterns so scary in the form of pumpkins. Really lanterns in the form of pumpkins is a very distinctive enough interesting story that really as if very cool would fit under the concept of Melon Playground. Within the update Halloween, your opinion of course write in the comments you like most of all or what idea you would like to add to this game. It would be cool if the developers added some myth, some kind of innovation, something that would be terrifying for exactly 24 hours. So that legends would be written around this update, because there are very few such innovations nowadays. Remember, they used to add some secret rooms, there were various anchors and so on, which really sometimes even caused some terror on the players in the Melon Playground, and around it were built some theories, their legends, myths and so on. I think there are very few innovations like this now, precisely because it attracts players. Players are always attracted to something mythical and very strange, and I think that's what we're waiting for. These are my thoughts about the future update 19.0. Your opinion of course share in the comments. I am always very interesting to read about it. Well, this is the end of my video. Thank you all for watching it. You were on the channel Melonfonk. Good luck to everyone, goodbye, and remember buddy, as always, see you the other day.